For this intro, I'm going to sing one of my famous musical intros. Here we go. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby. Wait a minute. What the hell is a sable? Hold the phone. Does sable mean penis? It does, doesn't it? You're talking about Santa's penis. It's just slip his pee-pee under the tree. Wait a minute. What does tree mean? All I wanted was to sing a sweet and innocent Christmas song for all you guys. Eartha Kitt is a pervert. Here I thought she was a sweet, innocent woman. I mean, she was Catwoman on that like Batman 60s TV show, for crying out loud. You know, where she wore like an all-leather costume and carried a whip. Well, damn it! Now that all makes sense. Santa Sleigh commentary on this episode of Attack of the Killer Podcast.
Attention planet Earth and beyond. Stay tuned for Attack of the Killer Podcast. 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 Yay!
Merry Christmas to one and all, and welcome to another festive episode of Attack of the Killer Podcast. This is episode 276, and we will be giving you the greatest gift of all this holiday season. No, not world peace. Even better, we'll be doing a commentary to the greatest holiday movie of all time. Oh wait, that's right. We can't do the Star Wars holiday special. Instead, we are doing a commentary to Santa's Sleigh. Now, if this is your first time listening to our show, what Attack of the Killer Podcast is we're a horror movie podcast. A group of friends, we get together, we pick a topic, and we discuss films within that topic. Normally, we don't do commentary tracks. This is just a special gift for you guys for the holidays because we love you, and we thought we'd get you something nice. Now, you don't have to get us anything in return. No, seriously, it's okay. You don't have to get us anything. Well, if you insist. There is one thing on our list this year, and that is for you to become an attacker. An attacker is more than just a fan of the show. Attackers are family. Becoming an attacker helps support the show, and through your donations as an attacker, you help keep the show going and growing. Now, however, being an attacker is one of those gifts that keeps on giving. Because you get all kinds of amazing perks as being an attacker. You get invites to like our watch parties, monthly online hangouts, even our exclusive online chat called Attack of the Killer Chat. You get bonus episodes, video series such as Insane Mike's Women in Top 10 lists, video updates, killer critiques. There is so much great stuff, so much more than I'm going to tell. Than I'm not even going to tell you all about right now. I'm just, I'm not. You can get all of that and more if you go to jointheattackers.com, pick the tier you wish to donate, and get the perks that you want. Again, that website is jointheattackers.com. And now it's time to introduce you to Santa's Little Helpers, the podcast crew. Ever since COVID, not only does he leave milk and cookies out for Santa, but he also left some hand Santa-tizer. Andy, everybody!
Wow. That's a gem, Mike. How's it going, everybody?
He was going to dress up for Santa one year for the kids, but he didn't want to climb down the chimney because he was claustrophobic. Jason!
Hey! I wouldn't fit. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. So happy you're here. Happy holidays.
He went all out on the decorations this year. He even has a life-size Santa sleigh and reindeer. Don't worry, it wasn't too expensive. It was on the house. Tad!
Ho, 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 motherfuckers.
And our very special guest. He's a stand-up comedian and a professional chess player. He just came from a competition in a hotel lobby. All the winners were bragging about their game. You could say they were chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. Bill Fisher, everybody.
Jesus. You cranked out that entire joke and then messed up my name. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, just be grateful I corrected myself because most special guests don't even get that.
That's
Your
fair.
name's not Bill Foyer?
It is though.
Can't be as good play your cards right.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
Oh, hey, hi, guys.
Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
yeah, thanks for having me. I've been wanting to do this forever. F technology, and it's A. I'm apparently a caveman, so it took 9 hours of setup. A priest, a young priest, an old priest, a dead priest, 4 midgets strapped to a chair. I don't know, a couple other things. It depends on budget, but it was difficult. It involved a lot of people getting this to work. So I'm glad you had me here.
And we are glad you are here, that you made it. So, and if you want to know what to get that special someone for Christmas this year, you should get them a subscription to Shudder.
Yes.
Shudder, the best in online streaming horror stuff.
It
All
is.
stuff.
It really
You get
is.
movies and shows. They even had podcasts on there, short
Stuff.
films, feature films, documentaries, you name it.
The sales pitch.
And
You have stuff.
we will give you guys an early Christmas present by giving you a month of Shudder for free.
Whoa.
All you got to do, you don't even have to unwrap it, because all you got to do is just enter our promo code AOTKP, and you can get a month of Shudder for free. And then treat yourself after that by going ahead and subscribing, because you're going to want to.
Yeah. Because you love stuff.
You do love stuff.
Horror stuff.
The stuff might even be on Shudder.
Maybe. Could be. Speaking of stuff, here's Tad with what we watched.
So it's no secret, the AOTKP crew is gearing up for our big year-end episode. I hope you're all binging as much 2022 horror as you can. I'm going to kick it off with Jason. What have you watched?
Oh, man. A whole lot of not horror stuff. Here we go. Yeah, this was just all stuff watched with Michelle. And she said, we watched, it's probably the 14th time that I've seen this movie, but she hadn't. And it's always so good. Free Guy.
Oh, nice.
Man, that movie's so great.
It's a great movie, yeah.
Wait, what is that? The Ryan Reynolds one?
Ryan Reynolds.
You've watched it 14
Joe Keery-
times.
Well, no, but 3 or 4.
It came out like a couple months ago, right?
It's just
No,
such
it's been
a
out for quite a while.
2021,
okay.
2 years, but it's just such a feel good, awesome, hilarious comedy that's smart and cool.
I haven't seen it.
Are you serious?
I mean,
Wow.
It's
I haven't
great.
seen it either.
It's great.
Sounds like Jason watched it for both you guys.
All right, you guys suck. And then there's a movie that I never would have clicked on ever, but Michelle, she's just like, I want to watch that. And I'm so glad that she picked it because, like, it was fucking good. It's a Guy Ritchie film. Aladdin. Wouldn't have guessed that, would you?
What?
Whoa.
The new Aladdin with Will Smith. It's fucking great, guys. I
Guy
never.
Ritchie did that?
Guy Ritchie. Yeah.
Hey,
Will
okay,
Smith.
guys, I gotta go.
Bill, I'm serious. It's actually really good. Oh,
Jesus, God, Lord. Okay, you know what? All right, I'm not gonna argue with you. Go ahead.
as far as and it's a musical, guys. It's really good. I'm
Was
serious.
the genie slapping comedians for no reason?
And then lastly, I watched. So everyone get comfortable, but I did watch Weird,
About freaking time.
the Al Yankovic story.
Yes, movie of the year.
We watched that and had fun. But here's the thing, Mike. I need to talk to you about this.
Don't start picking on my letterbox ratings again.
Because I watched the movie. I loved the holy shit out of it because it is amazing. We all know that, as I'm the last person to watch it. And I'm going there to give it my 5 stars like I would because I've been hearing from you it's the greatest film of all time.
It is.
And when you go to Letterboxd, you'll see what all your friends put that do ratings, not like Tad, he doesn't. But I look at yours and it says 4.5 stars, and I'm like, no, that can't be right. He said it was the greatest film of all time. And aren't you glad I watched Weird? I see you making faces over there. What is
I'm really happy you watched Weird finally.
Yeah. Me too. It
But
was
you still
awesome.
find something to like
Give me shit about it,
Yeah.
of course.
my stupid meaningless rating on Letterboxd, and then like want to razz me.
Meaningless. People
I'm
are
just gonna-
going and seeing what you rate shit so
Yeah.
that they know what to watch and not watch. And now they're like, well, maybe Mike didn't like it
And
that much.
whatever.
4.5 is. Is there any movie that's a 5?
Thank
Yes.
you.
I
Whoa,
think
whoa,
There's
whoa,
no
whoa,
such
whoa.
thing as a 5 movie.
well, then why
Four
is
and a
it?
half is a lot. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Well, why is 5 an option if it's not what a movie could be?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
start.
we're talking about movies.
I'm gonna just start.
I was talking about some 4.5 being a lot of something else. Sorry, misconstrued. Carry on.
I'll just start not rating like Tad does.
Oh,
I stopped doing reviews. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
that's even more important than the ratings.
no, because then I go back and reread it, and this is like, oh, that was dumb.
Oh,
Our whole show is basically a review. I mean, that's
Basically, I feel like I only use Letterboxd anymore as one to compete with people on how many movies
Right.
I've watched this year,
right,
and
right.
two,
As you would.
and two,
For this segment.
exactly to remember what I
the
watched
hell
so
I
I can talk about it.
There you go.
That's the main reason I use it, just to remember what the hell I watched.
Yeah, to full disclosure, I didn't realize we were doing what we watched until like right before we started
And you were
recording.
able to just
And I just pulled out my phone and jumped on Letterboxd real quick. I'm like, oh,
It's my segment, and that's what I do. So
That's what you do. Yeah. So, like I was saying, Weird was really good. I'm glad I finally watched it.
So we finally all have seen it.
Yes, except Bill. We got to start over. Bill, have
Yeah,
you seen
sorry,
it?
I
No?
haven't seen it.
Damn it! I've been chomping
Him
at
and
the bits
Tech-
for months now to spoil things.
Well, I'm not a giant Weird Al fan because I have touched a woman naked. So,
Well, thanks for being on the show, Bill. It was great.
yeah, we're all gonna go now.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Some things
I
are fun.
almost got to go see him do a bunch of his original tunes in Columbia, Missouri. Recently, but the person who was going to give up the ticket decided that they could go, so I didn't get to go. But yeah, Weird Al is awesome. Like living in the fridge, get out of my life, get out of here. Yeah, I do actually want to watch it. I just don't. Isn't it only available on one of the weird little like Eastern Russian streaming sites or something?
Yeah, it's
Roku
only on
channel?
The Roku channel.
Yeah, the Roku channel. The Roku.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, isn't Roku like a bad guy from like Lord of the Rings or something? Like
Oh,
that doesn't feel like. Who came up with that name? That's just syllables.
like-
That's
More like a Dragon Ball Z character or something.
Yeah. There
I
you
thought
go.
that was like
Well, no, they're not-
Baby Yoda's real name, right?
yeah. I think so.
Oh,
Dragon Ball Z
Jesus.
characters are all named after vegetables and fruits.
Well, next episode, I'm going to be talking about.
We can spoil it all up.
Yeah, gonna.
No, because the next episode is unless it made the horror top 10 list.
There's a
My,
scene.
okay,
There is one
okay,
scene.
There's one
Mike.
scene.
I'll tell you what. I will have you on for first time, and we'll just talk about it for 2 hours.
Oh, thank you.
It just really made them happy.
Jesus.
Keep
Keep it in your pants, Mike.
Here's a
I
towel.
just-
But it's not.
Here's the
It's
thing.
not his first time.
As Jason would say, here's the thing: there's still things that I've seen in the movie after watching it 3 times now that I just want validation that they're like little inside jokes for Weird Al fans.
Well, we can't help you with that.
I was gonna say, if you
Well,
are questioning it, we aren't the ones to come to.
you could still like be like, you know, Mike, that might be stretching it, you know.
Well, you definitely will be doing that. I can't decide if I want. Maybe you guys can help. I can't decide if I want to watch it with you. If it would be
we
really
should.
fun or like really annoying listening.
Watch
to you.
it with him the second time.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah.
You've seen it
Would
once.
though?
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Watching it yourself, you know, before watching it with me was probably the best.
But how annoying is Mike gonna be? Is he
Yeah,
Ah,
the
ask-
second time. The
ask-
second time it's just gonna be like, ooh, and that's just a bunch of that.
Ask
I'm more
Simon
curious.
because he was the
He
third
is,
time.
yeah.
and I don't think I did my best to keep my mouth shut.
Is there going to be an Aladdin first time? I'm curious. Are we?
Well, I'll tell you what, the fucking Jaden Smith Karate Kid episode of First Time
Yeah.
is the most downloaded episode, and it's like the worst
Fucking
movie, and
right.
Jason made me watch it, so
'Cause it's awesome.
maybe for the clicks, I don't know.
That movie is awesome. Anyway, that's what I watched, fuckers.
All right, Mike, what have you watched?
All right. Well, yes, I have been trying really
Weird
hard to
Al.
marathon for the year. Yeah. I watched Al for the fifth
How many
time.
times
For the
has it been?
14th time.
I've been trying to marathon stuff for the year ender and really staying focused on that. Although I will say, started watching Wednesday. Simon and I started
Oh,
that,
yeah,
and
me
that's
too. Me too.
freaking awesome. Really enjoying that. My favorite character, of course.
Yeah.
But I'll throw out a couple titles that I know are not going to make my top 10. Yeah, spoilers for the year ender, right? But this one shouldn't be, because if this isn't anybody's top 10, I may have to close down the show. Has anybody else seen Dash Cam yet? It's
Oh,
on
thank God,
Hulu.
No.
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 It is so bad.
Thanks for taking one for the team.
Oh, I'm so
Jump on
mad.
the grenade.
It's
It's
one of those that
found footage, right?
Yeah, and the found footage isn't bad, because well, no, it is kind of bad. It's like way, well, it's like way too shaky and like way too like. What am I looking at? Why am I looking at a 5-minute shot of the camera after it is falling in between the seats? Why am I watching? All I'm getting is audio.
It's real, okay? It's authentic. Is the word I was looking for.
It's
But what?
it's
what-
found keys and found change now.
What makes this movie so bad to me, what just made me just utterly angry is the lead actress in this movie. It's all her, and she's this girl that does these, YouTube videos, and she's very well known for it 'cause she drives around in her car and makes up rap songs. She'll like play a beat on her stereo or whatever, and like just makes up rap songs to it. So you get several scenes of that, which is annoying. But beyond that, she is just the biggest piece of shit I think I've ever seen in cinema. Like, I hated her so much.
Covers a lot of ground.
Yeah, it's because she ends up leaving America to go to Europe to get away, and I think this is supposed to be taking place at the height of COVID, I guess, because she's all anti-mask and all this, and it's all so much to the point where she is hanging out with her friend that she knows in England, and he is basically a DoorDasher. He delivers food. So she goes with him to pick up this order from this restaurant, and it's just being so just rude and being a smart ass to the owner of the shop, who's politely asking her to put a mask on, to the point where he is like, they're about ready to throw down. It escalates so much, and all I'm thinking is like, this is your friend's job, and you can't stop being a bee long enough to just, if you don't want to put a mask on, just walk out of the restaurant while he does his work. I mean, oh my God. And she's like this through the whole movie. Even when the shit hits the fan and things go crazy, she's still just the same piece of shit, just cracking jokes. I freaking hated this movie so much. And it's all because of her. And it turns out she's real, because I looked it up. I'm like, who is this actress? And she uses her real name in the movie. So it's her, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe it sounds like it might just be real. It's not even a movie.
It may be 100% real.
You just click on a live cam somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, last thing I'll bring up that I watched, is I just finished watching it today. Blood Relatives, which is on Shudder. I think it's a Shudder original.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was pretty good. It was funny, but it was really dry, because the two leads are very stoic. They're very, just very not overly emotional or whatever. So, but the premise was cool, and they do some cool things with it. And I like the idea how you don't get the full backstory. It's a vampire movie, and you don't get the full backstory of the main vampire guy. But you get a lot of huge hints that you kind of put the puzzle together. And he's very blatantly Jewish because throughout the entire movie he's throwing around Yiddish words the whole time, and so it was pretty good. It was fun. I liked it. Anyway, that's what I watched.
All right, I have a feeling Andy has watched a few more than both of you combined. Andy, what have you watched?
I have. Let's see. I'll start up at the top here. Cronenberg is always like really hit or miss with me, and I watched Crimes of the Future. Have you guys seen this?
I started it and didn't
Not
finish
yet.
it.
Brandy watched it. I haven't seen it yet.
I couldn't get engaged with this. I barely know what the fuck is going on.
That's why I said I didn't
Cronenberg.
finish it.
Yeah.
It's as far as I can tell. I mean, I'll keep it brief here, but all I'm seeing is futuristic medical ethics combined with fodder for a fucking Tool music video. That's basically all I'm seeing.
All right.
It's hard to make sense of, and basically it's like this guy has like he can create new organs in his system, I guess, and then he has them surgically removed as like a theater art piece. But at the same time, he's like some sort of secret agent. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie. It's just like, I just don't think it's very good.
I think his son is taking over.
It's
Like
I
his son slipping into his place where, I don't know. It's every director, it feels like, sort of hits the wall. No, I mean, unfortunately, like Carpenter did it. I feel like some of these, like Argento, I mean, it's just, you can't keep that like track record up forever.
yeah, man. I mean, you can watch it and make up your mind for yourself, but it's just I'm not gonna watch it again. I also watched a movie, and I think Tad's seen this as well. Watcher
Yeah.
on Shudder. It's a very great slow burn suspense movie. I won't say the T word, Mike, for you.
Very suspenseful horror.
Yes. It's
Oh, sounds
it's
thrilling.
kind of it's very. I think it's got its roots in Hitchcock and De Palma in that sense, but I mean,
Oh, yeah.
shit really doesn't really hit the fan towards the end. I mean, but at the same time, you also have just a very creepy looking killer, but not like in a a very menacing sort of way. I mean, just his look, the guy that they cast, he's just a wormy little shit. He looks creepy. But it just involves this woman who moves to Romania with her new husband, and she just constantly gets the idea that she's being watched by this guy across the street, and I think it's definitely worth a watch. But I will say, slow burn is definitely the key here. But it's worth it. Yeah, I think it pays off pretty well.
But it's a slow burn with Micah Monroe from It Follows, and if nothing else, you get to look at her for an hour and a half. So
Yes, yeah, and she's easy on the eyes. of
very
course.
much so. I have a crush on her. So
I finally, and this has been a long time coming because I've always wanted to see this. I finally watched, and I'm going old school here. I watched Trick or Treat with
I've heard of that.
Sammy Carr, Ozzy Osbourne. That one.
yeah,
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
that was your first time.
Yeah,
Huh?
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah. That's the first time I've ever seen it. Yeah, this
Seems
and
like a very Andy movie.
I know, because I dig like the metal exploitation
Right.
shit, like Black Roses and
And
stuff
Mark
like
Price,
that.
man.
Right. I enjoyed it. I liked it for what it was. I mean, it's kind of got like the whole satanic panic kind of vibe to it, and I also dig that. I watched Sandman with the wife. Still trying to get that done. We like that show. Another new one I watched was Deadstream, and
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
I think this movie is really really fun for what it is. I mean, it's very small and it's very isolated. And I will say this: it's the first time that I've seen a man get waterboarded with piss, which is pretty fun.
Mike,
His-
did you watch this and Dashcam?
Yeah, I've seen.
And you found
true.
the girl in Dashcam more obnoxious than this guy?
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Then I will not watch it. Because I could almost not stand this guy.
That's where I was starting out, because this guy is such a fucking obnoxious, penny waste little fucking prick. You want something horrible to happen to him, but I mean, he's just so good at playing this character. He kind of grows on you a little bit, which is weird because I didn't think he would. But yeah, this is a very 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 fun movie in my mind. I had fun with it.
I'm telling you,
And-
that guy is Mr. Rogers compared to the chick. in
Holy
Dashcam.
shit!
Then I will stay far away.
Wow. Anyway, last one that I watched, and I'm done. I went to the theater and watched Violent Night. And if you guys don't go to see any more movies this year, go see this one, because this is the most fun I've had in the theater this year, hands down. This movie is fucking awesome. It's brutal. It's got Gen's arrogant little Generation Z shit kids getting punched in the face, which I fucking wanted to stand
Yeah.
up and cheer. And the thing is, it also has Ellen Griswold in it, which from Christmas Vacation, which is a nice touch. Beverly D'Angelo, by the way. It's just this night of this messed up family, and this girl just wants her parents to get back together, but at the same time, this family's a little fucked up, and they're very very rich, but Santa comes down and saves the day. I don't want to spoil too much of it, and the trailer's out there, and it's made by the same guys that made Nobody and the John Wick movies. So the
Deadpool 2, right?
yeah, I
Awesome.
think so.
Yeah.
And it's just the action and the brutality is just, it's great. It's like, I've heard it been described as like Die Hard meets Home Alone in a Santa movie, and that's not a bad explanation. But definitely go see Violent Night. My wife went with me, and we laughed our asses off. We had a great time.
More action than horror, though, right?
Yes. But it's just it's brutal. There was more than one time where I just kind of went back in my seat and went, "Oh shit!" It can get gnarly, but it's also got a great holiday message, and David Harbour as Santa is great. He almost has like a less vulgar kind of bad Santa vibe towards him, like at the beginning of the movie, because he's calling the kids just all they do is consume, is want and want. They're a bunch of little shits, I mean, this is Santa talking about kids, and he's drunk, but yeah, definitely go see Violent Night. It's a lot of fun, and I think you guys would really like it. That's what I watched.
All right, Bill, what have you seen recently?
Okay, well, couple things. One thing I'm going to start with that I actually didn't see, but I mean, kind of I did because it was on YouTube. I more listened to it, and I actually sent it to all you guys. But the Tales from the Crypt Christmas album, it is freaking hilarious. It's a bunch of Christmas songs changed lyrically by the Crypt Keeper. It is hilarious. The Christmas rap, glorious. If you have not seen that, listeners, anybody else, if you haven't had a chance to check that out, jump on YouTube, look that up. It's good to go. It is glorious. Speaking of Tales from the Crypt, secondly, a thing that I watch every year at this time of the year is the second episode ever of Tales from the Crypt. I don't know if you guys remember this one or not, but it's
I
called
do.
All Through the House.
I do.
Yeah, I love it. It's actually directed by the great Robert Zemeckis. It's man, people forget that Tales from the Crypt was like destination TV back in the day. It got like really big directors, a lot of money, especially in the first 3 or 4 seasons. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the producer. What more do you want? Um, it's it's just a great story. Of course, Tales from the Crypt, normal comeuppance. Woman kills her husband. Killer Santa Claus shows up. There's a kid. It's great. Just go watch it. I don't want to ruin it. And then I would say I also want to mention this movie that, speaking of Glorious, if you guys have not seen the movie Glorious, you absolutely have to. It is a combination of H.P. Lovecraft and shenanigans. I don't even know how to properly describe this. Besides, one of the guys from True Blood, the brother, I don't remember his name, Sookie's brother from True Blood,
Ryan
plays the
Quanten.
man who?
Ryan Quanten.
Yeah, I'm worried
Australian
about
dude.
you that you know his name. Like, how many nights have you Googled him? Anyway, so he is going through a gnarly breakup, and he ends up in a rest stop bathroom, not a truck stop, but like a rest area bathroom. And the voice of J.K. Simmons playing a cosmic Lovecraftian deity starts speaking to him through a glory hole. And that
Oh yeah.
beginning sentence that I just said is not nearly as crazy as it gets. I will not share much of this because I don't want to ruin it. There's definitely some twists in it, some turns, some great gore. The effects are actually really good because I know they didn't have a lot of money to make this film. J.K. Simmons is hilarious for what is basically one man acting in one bathroom for 2 hours or whatever. The main dude does really great. I can't recommend it enough. It's a wild movie. It's nuts. It's funny, but it's also strangely heartfelt. And then I'm not going to ruin it, but out of nowhere, it takes a super sharp, dark turn. And it's absolutely worth. Just strap in, turn your brains off, watch it for 2 hours. I believe it's on Shudder, is where I believe I saw it.
It is.
Yes, it is absolutely worth checking out. Like it's an example of what you can do with one location, minimal actors, not a ton of money, and just fantastic, really interesting writing. So I love that too. And that's about all that I could say specifically that I watched recently.
Excellent.
Cool. What about you, Tad?
I've watched a shit ton of stuff. So what I'm going to do is blast through this list and just sort of give a very, very brief line maybe of each one. Who invited them? It's a young couple invited, had a house party, and this other couple that they don't know stays a little bit late and shit starts getting bad. I finally saw Clerks 3.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really great. It's Kevin Smith at what he does best, emotional but funny, and it had some nitpicks with it, but overall came from Kevin Smith's heart. It was really quite good. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Anyone else see it?
I want to.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Nikki fell asleep on the couch, and I knew she wouldn't want to watch it, so I threw it on. I've sort of thrown in the towel on the MCU, but I can't. I'm gonna always check out James Gunn's work, no matter what. And the Guardians, and it's only 45 minutes, and it's hilarious. Batista, right? That's who
Yep.
plays Drax.
Yeah.
Fucking absolute highlight in this thing. He's fantastic, hilarious. Can't recommend that enough. Finally saw the new Hellraiser. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Watched this one called The Seed. That will definitely not be making my top 10. It's a Shudder exclusive about this group of 3 girls going on a trip in like a remote sort of mansion with a pool, and they're all like social media influencers, and they're like the worst, most annoying kind of people. They're there to watch a meteor shower, and one of these meteor things lands in their pool. And over the movie, it sort of evolves into this creature, and they don't know what to do with it. And it's sort of white girl influencer meets an alien invasion, and it's very sort of funny, but not the best. I don't know. It's fine. I don't recommend wasting an hour and a half. On the other end of the spectrum, two movies I saw: Speak No Evil and Resurrection. Two movies that are on Shudder right now they have not one bit of joy or happiness in them. Very fucking dark horror movies. I've grouped them together because not because they're similar in story, but in tone. Like I said, there's not one drop of joy in either of these. Seems to be sort of a theme this year in horror. I'm trying to find more that's not this, because there's no way to say I enjoyed these movies, but they're really well done. They affected me quite a bit. So I guess I could say I recommend them, but I didn't enjoy them. And then a new movie on Shudder called A Wounded Fawn that was recommended by an attacker. It's sort of a mindfuck psychological horror that's really pretty cool. I won't spoil any story, but I recommend that one. It's about an hour and a half. It's really good. And then one that's on the top of my list that's really fantastic that I recommend to everybody is on Hulu. It's called Hatching. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's about a little girl who finds an egg and she shit hits the wall.
I've seen the preview to that.
Yeah. Don't read too much into it if you haven't. Just go on Hulu, watch it. You'll thank me. It's wild. That's what I watched.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Tad. Okay, so like I said at the top of the show, we are doing a commentary for this episode. We're going to be talking about the Christmas classic, Santa's Sleigh, with Goldberg, the wrestler.
Yay.
So are we all ready for this?
We are not.
That's why I was talking slower.
We are born ready for this.
Bill is back.
Okay,
Good.
awesome. So yeah, so if you guys want to watch at home, put in your DVD or Blu-ray. I don't know if it's streaming. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere.
This will be a first time for me, actually.
Oh, nice,
Dude, you're gonna love this movie.
And we've got it queued up at like black, like just a second right before the first logo pops up. I already forgot what one it was, but that's where we are. So
yeah, you can rent this all over the internet. You can stream it. I mean, you just have to rent it.
Okay. All right. So if everybody's all ready and got it all queued up, I'll do countdown from 3 and we'll get going. So if everybody's ready, 3, 2, 1, play.
We did it. We're going.
That bird's gonna poop.
It just did
That's
2 times.
2 shits right there.
That is entirely too classy for this movie. Like, that is too...
I think this is my first time too. I've watched this opening scene like 8,000 times.
Yeah,
I think I've
that's
seen
best-
the beginning.
Might be the best opening to any horror movie ever, right?
Oh yeah.
It beats.
Yeah,
It
the fact that they got this many like stars in just this beginning of
He
this
said
incredibly
stars.
stupid movie. Okay, at one point these were famous people.
So this is better than the beginning of Ghost Ship.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
Ghost Ship's a one-trick pony.
Does Ghost Ship have Chris Kattan? I don't think so.
Come on.
House on Haunted Hill does.
I've always had
That's
a crush
true.
on her. Not Fran
Fran
Drescher.
Drescher?
I wish he was
No.
acting like Mr. Peepers right now, because
James
that's how
Caan, the
that's
biggest
how I'd
fucking
be-
star of the movie right there.
What bet did
Yeah.
we lose?
I know, right? Who did he owe a favor to?
Uh-huh.
That man's hairline's got to be French because it is definitely retreating.
Puppy. Uh-oh. Tad, does the dog make it?
It's so comical that, I mean, come
It's
on.
okay for you.
And little dogs like that don't count as dogs.
Come on, that's not.
I have a bed like that in my house. That's what my bed looks like.
Do you think they purposely casted these?
Yes, they're all Jewish actors. Yes. Is that what you're getting at?
Oh no, just actors that
So
are so
Goldberg.
annoying that we want to see them die.
Also true.
Wait, is that right? They're all Jewish.
Yes, Mike.
That's kind of funny.
Well, so's Goldberg.
Yes, he is.
What?
You sure the name Goldberg isn't, I don't know, Jamaican?
Yes, man.
Oh my god, from this moment on, the movie just kicks so much ass.
I love this movie. Like, when I got invited, freaking, I'll just let this
Chimney.
happen, sorry.
But you can't really like this movie, right? It can't.
I love
Oh, but
this
come
movie.
on!
This movie shows you exactly what it is in this opening scene, and that's what makes it awesome.
Oh, there we go.
Sign me up every day of the week.
This is just going to be us laughing for 2 hours.
Pretty much.
Probably.
Ouch.
Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Who hasn't wanted to do that to Fran Dresser?
That is satisfying. Nice moves, Chris Kattan.
Chris Kattan's basically a martial artist.
Basically.
Catan Fu.
Make her voice stop. Thank you.
My face hurts after I watch this.
Yep, mine too. First time. Oh yeah.
This part's so great right here with James Caan. Give it a second. Right here. Oh, nope, not right here. It's different.
I've been good.
Who hasn't wanted to do this at once?
Oh,
Him trying to pull it out with his teeth, that kills me every time.
oh.
Yes.
Oh my.
Wow.
And that's where the budget ran out.
I believe
Pretty
it.
much.
Clever little title.
Just, do you think big badass Goldberg was intimidated at all to have to stuff that turkey leg into James Caan's mouth of all people?
No,
He's been in front of millions main eventing for years. I don't think so, man.
But it's James Caan though.
yeah, what's
Yeah.
James Caan gonna do if he gets mad?
Oh, he's a pretty intimidating guy himself.
Oh yeah, I've heard stories.
Me too.
Not anymore. He's dead.
What?
Is this the worst song ever
Well, yeah,
written?
he just
Even these opening credits are really cool.
Spoilers: curling is a huge part of this, and it makes me so happy.
Robert.
I can't read any of this.
Oh, Dave Thomas. Nice.
yeah.
Correct, from Wendy's.
Yeah, the Wendy's.
Saul
I
Rubin,
do- I do-
probably not Jewish.
These are familiar names, though, other than the people we just saw. But
There's some glorious cameos in this too. I will say that.
I can't believe
Sanchez
Goldberg's
Man.
really not done anything but this.
Yeah.
I mean, and wrestling, but no more acting.
he's
No, he was
he's
a-
really good in this though.
He was the
You're
guy
right.
with the huge dong in The Replacements. Don't forget him.
Okay, that's true.
Ready to Rumble
line
and
Don't. I'm sorry.
he was also in Universal Soldier: The Return. You know,
True.
Van Damme movie, I guess.
He's got the best line in The Replacements when they say, "Don't hit him with that thing," talking about his dong, and he's like, "I want to hurt him, not kill him."
Brett Ratner, a producer.
Yep.
Right?
That's why there's people in this movie.
Yes. There's people.
Days of Our Lives. They must have filmed this in Canada with Carpet Center RE.
Sentry.
This is how old people actually act around the
Yes,
holidays in
yeah.
retail.
Yeah, that's how everybody acts during the holidays in retail.
She's smoking? That is Sal Rubinek.
I wish we had a nice deli here in town. Every time I watch this, I'm like, I would
Yeah.
love a fucking sandwich from there.
Absolutely. I wish we had a deli like this too.
I wish I had quarters.
That lady kept
I
on.
always wish.
Lady
That's
keeps
why-
on
that's why I like
bitching,
him.
you know.
That's what I like about you, Jason. Your goals are low. I wish I had quarters.
I got laundry to do now. It's- Yeah, I like
Jesus.
her.
You know we got
That's what I
knives
say.
back there, bitch.
That's what I say when I leave the library.
You don't go to the library.
All right, we didn't buy
Jesus
that
Christ.
for a second.
I definitely go to the library. How do you think I make sure they can't trace my internet searches?
Here you go,
He's
Jason.
recording at the library right now.
See
I am.
Santa's
Eventually, they're
awesome
gonna figure out I
reindeer.
broke in here.
He has a fucking buffalo. How fucking awesome.
This is like how I was driving on my 21st birthday.
What I love about this Santa is
Why is-
you can't get mad because he does everything that you would do. Like, if I had these
You move,
powers,
bitch.
he straight up quoted Ludacris. It's all over. Turn it off. We're done.
I have a question. Why is he on the road?
So he can run over the old lady? Duh.
Okay. Yeah, that's my bad.
Is that
I
a,
like that. That's your question.
is that a fucking yak?
It's a buffalo, bro.
Buffalo.
Oh.
A buffalo, bro. Yo.
Nope, I did not
A
work.
white buffalo, too. Isn't that like Mystic or some shit?
It's I mean, just like a flying reindeer, Andy, okay?
Fair enough.
Quit trying to find logic in Bill Goldberg as fucking Santa Claus.
Right?
Hockey jersey at work. This is definitely filmed in Canada.
The only funding they could get was Snyder's Pretzels.
Eh?
Hormel
Slap a
chili.
red in the back.
For some reason, they have Hormel chili at the deli.
Is that kosher?
Well, apparently that Candelabra, or however that word is, what is that? That 8-candle thing on the counter?
A menorah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what he
that's
said.
how Jewish I am.
Nobody was accusing you of being super Jewish.
Well, that's my
Just in
point.
case anybody was curious.
What? You're not
That's
Jewish?
kinda my
mind is
goddamn
blown.
Wait, what?
I have to rethink my whole life now.
It's funny now, as an old person, like, I would like this as a
Fuck
gift.
is
As an
this?
old person, what the fuck? Get out of here.
It's a clock. It's a world clock that tells the time everywhere.
You would love that.
She actually gives him the dude a gift later. I'm calling it out. Jason would love. Jesus Christ.
Punches? Yeah.
So violent.
She likes it
Shanika,
rough. I like the decorations made of bagels. It's cool. That's super Jewish.
I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna do the tree this year.
That's not functional.
Like,
she's the fastest human ever, by the way. She's teleported
Yeah.
to that truck.
It's an F-350, all right? It's a Hemi. It can get anywhere real fast.
Yeah, never date a spitter.
I love that the town is hell.
Yeah, subtle this movie ain't.
All right,
Yes.
rap music.
Jesus Christ.
Not just any rap music, Christmas rap music.
Couldn't afford Run DMC, so
Yeah.
Who could?
Sounds like Jason.
Yeah.
It is Jason. This kid is Jason.
Now I'm in on this movie. I'm back in.
That's all you
Apparently, they
gotta do
cleared
is
all
say
the
Optimus
snow away.
Prime.
Just on this street, okay, Andy?
Yeah.
I would take a motorized scooter too. Yeah.
Early 2000s technology.
Thanks for showing
I like-
us both.
I like how his, grandpa's supposed to be like a sort of nut house and is very protective, but you could just get keys right outside.
Right?
He has
It's
6
just
locks,
like
but
a-
you need the keys that are just hidden in plain sight.
It's like a bad Zelda game. Just keep kicking shit till enough keys
I
fall
just-
out. You'll be okay.
We just saw a Santa bust through a fucking chimney. What the hell do you think he's gonna do to that goddamn door?
This is me when I see a door knocker come into my house.
Can you
Knocking
speak
on the
up? I
doors.
can't hear you over that fucking couch. Why did we get the teabag view from the fucking football players?
Because I can't use NFL footage, okay?
And
That's
it's that
fair.
horny Asian.
Okay, so
housewife.
apparently Mug paid some money for this too.
Who refrigerates their spam?
Who refrigerates their Pepsi?
Oh yeah, I do that. Beats a cold Pepsi, man.
Except for a cold Coke.
Ugh.
Exactly. Coke is it.
Just say shit.
Yeah, I don't trust people to drink Pepsi. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's
Were you not
superior.
hugged enough? Like,
It's the choice of the new generation.
Did I talk about
Grandpa's in the basement again, in the dark basement.
Did I talk about on the last episode? I watched that Pepsi Where's My Jet documentary.
That was
I-
Tad.
I mentioned it.
Oh, Tad brought it up. Yeah,
He made
somebody
More
brought it
Pepsi
up.
in the goddamn corner.
And then I did watch that. I should have put that in my what we watched because that was a freaking awesome doc.
But this kid's not getting a jet either, so.
No,
He's going to get more Pepsi.
you can't work a light switch.
nothing else is a Pepsi.
Everybody comes to this show for the singing.
And he's got an alarm
Yeah.
too.
I just had a stroke, actually. I wasn't singing. Sorry. It's just.
I was just down here rewiring.
Now go get in the DeLorean. We got 2 places to go.
I was going to say, great value, Doc Brown, but
You broke all my goddamn light bulbs.
I stored them in a pile for safety's sake.
Yeah, why'd you drop them the first time? If that was the second.
I'm gonna smoke some meth out of these light bulbs.
can you do that
I think you can smoke meth out of anything if you.
if you try hard enough? Really is
Strap-
Doc Brown.
Strap this
Yeah.
on.
Accordion? What is-
Strap this on. I'm gonna bend over.
Never put 2 and 2 together that this is like very Doc Brown.
He's gonna play guitar really loud here. Hold on.
And the speaker blowing back.
There you go.
You feel a little bit of pressure.
He's
Just
smiling
try and
way
relax.
too-
This is what it looks like Bill recording this podcast right now.
It does.
Exactly.
He had to crank
Except
something.
every time I look at both of these motherfuckers, their hair is a quarter of an inch higher. Every time. Like, is there electricity in the air? Are they shocking each other?
His air is dry in Canada.
That was the
That's
shortest
true.
song ever.
Well, it's Canadian.
So Grandpa's played by
Something
Robert
about
Culp,
waxing his back. What is it?
who's done a crap ton of stuff. I know him best
What else?
from Greatest American Hero.
Heck yeah. Have you rewatched that show?
I haven't watched it in decades. No, I really
That's
doubt
the
if it
dude.
holds up.
I know my
shit.
memory
Yeah.
is great of it, so
Oh, yeah.
I
Don't want to
I
read
Those are
it.
shouldn't. I
some-
probably shouldn't. Oh, I loved it as a kid, man.
Oh yeah,
That
Love it
fucking
too.
show
Well,
was so great.
dude, back then, being a comic book geek like me, anytime you can get anything remotely superhero on television,
Even if it's the world's worst, it's still
it's still the
superhero.
best.
Of course, the typical like bunker door made of scraps of metal for some reason.
Nuclear fallout shelter, I suppose.
A Santa fallout shelter.
There you go. This is where I keep my pornography.
I'm
Don't
glad
come in
Doc-
here.
He
Doc
has
Brown's
40
joined us.
fans in the basement alone. There's 2 on the fucking shelf right there. Fans everywhere.
Speaking of
I can watch
pornography.
6 porns at once.
He's right. He's right. More quarters. This movie's cool.
Fucking change galore.
You and your quarters.
Got laundry.
I watch RoboCop. I know this is going to go bad.
Yep.
Word
I
up.
like how he was working
Santa
for
bitch.
Salvation
Army.
Salvation Army, yeah.
Is that Pauly
And-
Shore?
Takes care of Pauly Shore.
Yeah. And there goes the weasel.
That's not her dad. I'm uncomfortable. Want to see my train set?
No, he's not done with Pauly Shore.
Oh, 169, baby. Why did you go to the school Swigabigwadibidibs? Have you seen a sweatshirt? Why is that school got 19 initials? Swindidisnu. That's what they call a toilet in southern Africa. His hair's like Bill Murray and Kingpin. Every time I see it, it's getting higher. What is happening?
His hair looks like somebody from another guest of the show.
Who?
I don't know if he's allowed on our show anymore, but his hair looks a lot like somebody's.
The grandpa's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going.
He just farted in his
I don't think you
grandson's
got the
mouth.
hint.
Yeah, he just shit in his grandson's open mouth.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Into another bunker.
Jesus.
Yes, Christmas Jesus, we get it. This is the best of drugs, 1989.
I was in the Klan. It's a book, you idiot.
It's a fucking egg
These are my
maker.
first 3 saw blades.
Sort of has a little bit of the dad from Gremlins vibe too, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got the Peltzer page turner there, I suppose.
Turning your old pages is for the pores.
That should be an Insane Mike's 1 Minute Top 10 list. Top 10 inventors in movies.
There you go. Write it down.
I've already forgot.
This reminds me of the scene where Pee Wee Herman makes himself breakfast. At the beginning of the movie. Just
Yeah.
me? Okay.
The
I'm going to
breakfast
tell you a
machine.
story. He probably roofied that kid's hamburger.
He looks a little bit like Busey here.
That's what I was trying not to say. That hair is a little BC.
I got you.
Do they not have
Yeah.
heat in Hell, Montana? Everybody has 9 layers on, even inside.
That's how the movie saved money for that opening scene. No heat.
We can have James Caan or Heat. You make the choice.
How much of the budget was on the page turner?
This kid is such a fucking loser, sitting here listening to his grandpa tell stories on a Saturday night when he was driven home by a hot blonde
Yeah.
chick.
And he can't ride his scooter.
Me. Grandpa, you know I can't get off the couch on my own.
Is there any pictures in this book? There we go.
It's a,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
a pop. It's a pop-up book. He was hoping for.
Oh, she's
And
back.
she followed him home. Jesus.
Did you get me a hooker for Christmas?
What do you want, bitch? Get in here.
So are you a peeler or just over the pants stuff?
This looks so disgusting when he opens it.
Oh god. Oh
Holy
god.
Jesus.
fuck.
Jesus.
Jesus. It was like
I
a
would
high school
open-
locker room.
I would open that door and chuck that thing like a fucking frisbee. It would be
They'd
gone.
probably climb back in.
Uncooked roast beef.
This is
and
where
rubber bands.
Jason would love this present. Tell me I'm wrong.
Looks like a piece
Slice
of
of pizza.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait,
gone.
Jason.
Give it a second.
Fucking shooter.
You got me a gun rack? What am I going to do with a gun rack?
You got me a gun.
Fucking kneecap her right now.
I want a chick to call me a jagoff. I mean,
Uh,
That's the lamest looking transformer ever, though.
it is the worst transformer.
Turns
Jason still
to the-
wants it.
That's where the
That's
budget
actually-
went right there. That's the budget. That fucking.
That's not a transformer. It's an open folder.
I'm still surprised there hasn't been like a third party version of that whatever that was.
It was Megatron being crucified.
Yeah, it was.
With a
Made me feel weird.
with
That's a minor Tron.
yellow smiley face button for it.
I'd still take it.
The girl or the gun?
Yeah.
You know what this movie needs? It needs the weird guy from Grace Under Fire.
I
If
think it
anybody
has.
remembers that show besides me.
I
I
remember
don't.
it. That's
Oh, hey, it's the
The
weird
wrong
guy from
reference.
Grace Under Fire.
It's
It's the Wendy's guy.
one of the guys from Strange Brew.
you, hoser.
Is that Dave Thomas?
There's more of your
Yeah.
change, Jason. Look at all
Oh,
that
look
shit.
at all them quarters. This movie's cool. We should watch Strange Brew.
I really do want to watch Strange Brew right now. Actually,
Yes.
I've had the urge lately to watch episodes of SCTV,
Oh,
but you can't
well,
find it anywhere. It sucks.
YouTube, man.
Like
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, when they, no, or like Nick at Night used to show them back in the day. That's where I saw.
Now
them.
they show like fucking shows from 2010.
Yeah.
The old stuff. Hey.
The Great Value Roddy Piper.
Yep.
God loves you, you hoser.
This is like a really bad set outside. Come on.
Tess Tickler.
This someone's like garage or something. But I love this.
I
He has a
mean,
full-
to be honest, that's not a bad Santa costume.
Oh no,
That's
it's fucking
actually-
awesome. You can
They
tell where
actually
they
put some money into it.
Yeah, right. And clearly not anything else.
Yeah, look at the sleigh.
It's fucking
That-
awesome.
That sleigh weighs 7 pounds. That's entire. It's cardboard and paper mache. Hold on, Ethel. We're going for it.
Why? Why can't he go in?
Yeah, I was about to say I love it because there's no reason for him to stop him. Just cuz keys. My favorite scene in this entire movie is coming up. It's a 30-second spot.
Right
Oh,
here.
I
Yep.
think that was it.
Something's coming up.
No, that didn't hurt my
Okay.
feelings, but it's coming up. Do you guys remember that movie from that video from a few years ago where the chick fell from the top of the pole?
Nope.
No.
She climbed like 20 feet up onto a pole and slips and falls, like clump onto the stage. It's one of the greatest viral videos I've ever seen.
Santa, you can't touch the merchandise.
Santa can.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Mistletoe.
Oh,
Thank you.
Technicality.
Charlie Brown's on roids.
yeah. Acting like a true televangelist, stealing money and,
At the
having
strip club.
sexual affairs, yeah.
Yeah.
Table foo.
Boom.
Hey. This right here, this is the best scene in this entire movie. Right here. Santa knows what's up.
That's pretty good.
There
Santa
you
believes
go.
in public health. Can we pause and appreciate the music too?
No. It is awful.
Dude, this guy.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
He's got a splitting headache.
what strip club keeps a pickaxe laying around?
They had it up on the wall as a
It's like
decoration.
Yukon Jack's
diggers.
strip club.
Yeah, it's Yukon Jack. It's like a gold digger type theme to this place.
Yeah.
That's a solid kill right there.
Like a prospector's sort of vibe.
That's the best, worst crap I've ever seen.
I love
This
how they're
is
all
where-
hiding.
I'm just
This is
gonna.
where Santa loses me. Santa's about to become an asshole. This looks like a Twin Peaks restaurant. I've heard. And
They're all
there goes
gonna
the
melt.
boob budget.
And, yeah, that was like, got to get that gratuity in, man.
I love my girls with boobs a foot and a half apart. That's what I prefer.
I love that he ate the valet man.
Yeah, fuck you, hat. Damn away from Derby.
Why is she still there?
I love how this
Yeah.
house is like from like set in like the 1950s, but like he's got bunkers and he's got like safes that rise up from the fucking floor and just
This house looks like a gremlin that lives inside of a mustard bottle designed it.
It's the basement from that 70s show. You brought me Wolverine, bitch. Not the time to call her out, bro.
Yeah, you just
Right.
got to ride home because your scooter.
You're on the
my
couch.
God.
Grandpa went to bed. What are you doing?
He blew it.
Christ. Heard that before. Still haven't called. This guy actually grows up and stars in Eraserhead. Look, tell me I'm wrong.
He's got the hair.
Tell me I'm wrong.
He could play young Kramer.
I was gonna say Jerry Seinfeld's neighbor.
It's
Right?
a new series.
That moon
on
is
NBC.
crazy fucking close.
Yeah.
They're in hell,
Same as I
man.
did. I love that this man has clearly invested in lamps. I've never seen more fucking lamps in a square footage in my life.
Lamps and fans.
Just everywhere.
Kind of like
Pipes.
how Emmett Brown had clocks, right?
Yep.
You need little parts. You need all those parts.
I feel
Well,
like
this-
they designed this and then a baby had diarrhea and they just kept the color scheme.
Got all these lamps, I still can't see shit.
Oh, man, I sure am happy I got my new iPad.
Yeah.
I'm reading those words. It looks like me trying to order from Taco Bell when I'm hammered.
I was gonna say, just grab the goddamn book, you fucking putz.
Oh, this scene's
It's so cool that they
Yeah.
go to stop
Yes.
motion for this.
Yes, that they invested into this. It
Rankin
is
Bass,
glorious.
It's like Davy and Goliath.
Also, worst hidden twist of all time. Just saying. The unreal little people.
He just fucking pimp slapped him away. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, did you guys ever play Elf Bowling back in the day? It was an actual, like, one of the first internet games. It was fantastic.
Got a big crack in the ice. How's that fucking? I guess where that buffalo fucking still standing on there.
I want to know why the buffalo
man.
looks like he's into S&M.
It's not his
'Cause he
choice,
is.
okay?
That's fair. Why is he Asian now? Just me?
It's like
Okay.
Genghis Khan,
Yeah,
family.
yeah. I love curling. Curling's the only sport that it
Looks like he
by
just-
one glance at me, it looks like I could actually do.
Santa looks like he just, chucked a big curly turd towards that center of the ice. Don't touch my turd. Yep, down the toilet it goes.
That's what a toilet
Flush.
looks like.
It's like a dingleberry dropping.
Somebody give me a Tums.
Finally, pictures. I love this hoo-yah.
Yeah.
So funny.
Gonad.
Oh,
Yeah.
the old
They know what
endings.
they're doing.
Yeah, they miss no opportunities in this movies. Technology.
What are you wearing?
Joke's on you, and I have any parents. I'm sad.
I killed my fucking parents.
I'm so high in that picture.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Chad, why do you love Christmas horror movies so much?
Watch this and tell me you don't.
You tell me.
Right here. Come on.
Why is that so great? But it is. If you overthink this movie, it's your fault. It's Christmas Day. Who's just getting their tree? I hope your whole family dies.
Love it.
Jesus.
Grandpa's the only one not dressed.
So stupid. I love it.
Okay.
I
It's like
love
itchy and
this.
scratchy cartoon.
Zero reason for that entire scene. Somebody's like, "We got an extra $11. What can we do with it?"
Murder some children. All right.
Hey, do you think we should save up and make sure we can get the windows to line up with each other?
Nah.
They don't.
It looks
do
like this
they?
church prays to
That's
those things
awesome.
that flop around in front of car dealerships.
Just a lot of wood paneling in this movie.
It is.
Strip club,
right.
church, house,
But
test tickler.
You know that's when you know you're in a good strip club, the wood paneling.
Jason does ask a good question because you are a huge fan of Christmas horror movies.
It
What
just
is it about
combines.
it?
I think it combines two things, like the nostalgia of loving Christmas as a kid and horror movies.
Just combine two of your favorite things.
Yeah, into one.
Cool. Okay.
And it's just such a weird juxtaposition.
It
It
is.
shouldn't
It is,
exist.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't.
In any of the Christmas horror movies, it's a weird juxtaposition.
It's like this is like an over the top Santa. Like, you know, when Stallone turns his hat around, whenever he takes
Yep.
his hat off, he's like ready to fuck shit up.
Yeah. It does a spear through.
The spear through the counter.
Like a vampire using the Star of David.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
But what did he do?
Wait. Yeah. This is why he's evil, because he's eating cottage cheese. That's unnatural.
Oh, come on.
I like cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Why?
That adds up.
Math checks out there. What did he do?
Look
Just
at a
look
picture
at
of
that
Grandpa.
guy.
No, why did he get killed?
That's just the thing. It's
He's
just,
Jewish.
Oh,
You know, if you were to be able to hear the
Anti-Semite
backstory,
movie.
yeah, he's
Santa is
Real
an
cool.
anti-Semite. Yeah. See? Right here.
Heading to the Mahat Vishu concert.
this.
why didn't he kill them?
Where was that
this
kid even
Santa
come
is Just
from?
all just chaos.
This is a
Lives
pretty
for,
great. This is a pretty great cameo right here.
like
Yep.
basically
I feel like
a demon and was cursed into being Santa for.
Andrew's gonna
Years.
appreciate this.
Devo.
Eat here, get gas.
Even then, Canada prices were so expensive. Imagine with inflation, that's like $6 now.
Right?
Lots of bullets for sale there.
All that change, all those quarters, gone.
I like how everything's broken out.
Why
It's like,
would you-
how do I get through here?
Well, I want to know, did like Santa lock the door on his way out? Because he kicked it in before.
Yeah.
Like a
This
passerby
is
would notice.
glorious.
A passerby should notice that a man is impaled into a wall with the big fucking windows there, but
First of all, why would he do this? Why would he try to pull it out of there? You people.
Whoa, you people.
no, give me an answer. Don't fucking die.
This doesn't look bad at all.
You guys open yet?
I saw donuts in the window.
Jesus.
That's what you say.
I'm in the middle of butchering him. We're gonna put him in the fucking display case.
Look at that little little cop. Aw.
Aw.
These cups next to each other look like my balls.
Yes. Fucking Laurel and Hardy. You know?
It's like they left him in the dryer too long.
God. That's clever.
What is this, a trout kid?
How could they believe that they think that they that
Dick
that
name
kid
Snucker.
Dick
hoisted
Snucker.
Sergeant Bush, cock.
Captain Cock? Why would they believe that this tiny kid hoisted
That's why
up
I
that
don't like
like
names,
probably
Mike.
275-pound man and impaled a fucking menorah?
What are they
into
supposed
him?
to believe? Bill Goldberg was Santa Claus?
Probably more plausible than that kid doing that.
Okay.
Ooh, got him. The Flin Flon Bombers.
Bit of a trope, you know. Police chief never believes anybody.
Yep. Until it's too late.
Fucking beats the shit out of him with a nightstick. Just
like-
pulverizes him. And another Pepsi symbol on his fucking hockey jersey.
What's he eating, an enchilada? What the
eating.
fuck?
More donuts.
Oh, his shirt is red for your pleasure.
Wow.
That present was taken.
That was a scene.
Yeah, there goes the door. Oh,
Right on the
gonna
balls.
frying his eggs.
Jingle balls.
You know what? You wake up in the morning, you put on a pink sweater, you got it coming. Told.
No seatbelts? Okay.
It's Canada.
Good thing he conveniently got a world
Yeah.
clock.
I know.
Yeah.
It actually paid off.
Maybe you're getting pulled over because you're not wearing your seatbelts.
That could be.
Or because it's
Why didn't he just pull
Santa
up
Claus.
close?
He sucks. Cut
If you
off.
think about it, this whole movie is just kind of a ripoff of the Terminator series, and I don't appreciate it. Just
Yes.
totals a
Spear the truck.
see, Terminator 2
Yep.
just destroyed an entire police station. Terminator 1, I'm just saying. God, I love Canada.
Fucking shoot him in the head.
Just hit the brake.
Not
In the
yet.
ashtray. Jesus.
That's what she
It's
said.
his first time.
God.
If only I had
The
a gun.
Kippa.
There we go.
The Kippa. See, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
This is going to
He
be me
said
in a
what?
few years. I'm going to look like this.
In a few years.
Shut up.
I'd be so pissed having to go through all this fucking bullshit just to get the goddamn door open.
Just so Santa can kick it down in 10 seconds.
Yeah, turn it into fucking toothpicks.
What else has she done? She's cute.
Let's find out.
Not her boyfriend.
We're best friends.
Got the Cactus Jack flannel on.
I was about to say, he turned around, it's Mick Foley.
Oh, Gary Busey.
Emily D. Raven.
Bless you.
She was in the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that a wasp nest in the middle of that thing?
Well, Brandy, I bet knows who she is because she was on Once Upon a Time.
These carolers always get it in Christmas movies. You idiots. Do people actually carol anymore? Like
I
door
was
to
just gonna
door?
say, do you guys
I
want
don't
to go
know.
this year?
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a very 70s, 80s sort of thing, I think.
So there you go.
Which is probably what I would want to do to carolers if they write.
What-
Nice. Fuck.
when the Jehovah's Witness come to your door.
Yeah.
I wonder if that aluminum door is gonna hold him.
It's Goldberg. Nothing can hold him, man.
Thank God for the locks. Isn't that an R. Kelly album?
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet. I think there was a line in there about Goldberg and Santa Claus.
Ooh.
What?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's,
What's wrong with
Very
transforming
PC.
toys? Goldberg.
Knockoffs. Does that make
Yeah.
it better?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
make saying that better.
No, nothing makes that saying that better.
It's not time for a shave.
oh, sweet, another key.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not giving it all from that side.
Just go through
Just
the
go
water
through this-
heater.
Exactly.
Quick, into the cross extrapolator.
Look at all this porn.
So many fucking lamps.
Oh, sweet, another
and
lamp.
Talk about it.
I love lamp.
Where'd you get a hand grenade?
Where do we start? Deep throat. Debbie does Dallas.
Jugs, 1984. I like it.
and Miss Jones. Oh, yeah.
That's me.
Everybody knows.
Oh, the
Santa
Power
can't read.
Rangers. I love those guys.
We called this group the Primary Colors.
If only there were video cameras set to tell Santa exactly where you are. Towards the Hell's Bells.
Tell you what, I do appreciate that the security camera is actually in the place of where a security camera is in like most movies where you're watching something from a security camera on a television, yet it's just the exact same footage that was shot with the regular camera.
Yeah.
I'd be
Goodbye, Grandpa.
I'd be pissed at my grandfather if I lived with him and I only had that little fucking ass scooter and he had these things in the garage the whole fucking time.
He has room to talk.
Yeah, right?
Maybe you should invest in a fucking mirror instead of 47 lamps.
You should see my pubes.
Jesus.
It's pretty neat roast battle here.
Mrs. Claus braids my pubes.
Kind of like his belt buckle. Let's see.
Pretty cool.
It's like his world title.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say it looks like a wrestling belt.
Let's be honest, Goldberg learned a lot of lines. Like, I'm impressed that he learned this many lines.
You just watched it happen.
Grandpa got ran over by.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The stomp and squish.
I
Get
like
it.
this movie.
Get it, Goldberg. Ah,
We need some Benny Hill music inserted in here.
I just want to put a cape on like that one time. Just one time.
What's stopping you?
In slow
Yeah,
motion?
capes are awesome.
Dexterity.
Bison Cam.
Love it.
That Bison's seen some shit, man. He just
Probably gonna take a shit too.
probably.
So present grenades.
At least they're green. Grenade color.
These helmets and Ski-Doo brought to you by the Kansas City Chiefs. I said Ski-Doo, Jesus. All right,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
very. This sounds like very Scooby Doo when the ghosts are like chasing them through the fucking. They're going through different
Guitar
doors and shit.
solo.
Right.
Shit.
Oh,
they made it.
and he stuck the landing too.
You can see the
Yes.
stunt doubles.
X Games.
Oh, he put
What?
the nos. He's got the nos in. Nice.
Wouldn't you just slam into the ass of the giant wildebeest?
Well, her
Yep,
spine
her-
is
I was
destroyed.
going to say her vertebrae is dust.
Oh, she just punched it.
Punches the fucking
punched
thing.
He's riding the snowmobile getting away, but he's like, man, she can really take a pounding from behind.
Oh. Fucking shoot her.
Was that Dick Cheney with his hunting friends?
There's the budget.
Welcome to
for
the
that
world's
tree.
worst tree. Jesus.
That's where the budget went.
That's so bad.
I am fine. Just go away. Leave me alone.
Ding, fries are done.
Yes.
Ding, president. Ding, president.
Holy crap! Here comes Jesus.
Taking off some sweet jumps.
I was gonna say he's hit every fucking ramp on the way there. It's like you're
Yeah,
not really
clear-
impressing her, bro.
He
Can't
clearly played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1/6.
Can't ride a scooter for shit, but he's a pro, on the fucking snowmobile.
All you had to do is put on some good Charlotte and it's on. Don't do red, the bullet want to charge.
Santa, move you skanks.
I was just saying. I thought that's what he said. Jesus.
Santa's running like he's had too much chili. Fuck yes.
Fuck,
This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Look, he's like he's got to go to the bathroom. Oh,
He's got
gotta
his-
get to the crapper.
Take off, you hoser.
Must get to the school.
Was that the emblem from Stranger Things?
Hellfire Club.
No.
Yeah.
Aaron Hawkins right now. Yeah.
He's got good ones.
They're so
30 desperate they're
minutes
breaking
left.
into school like during
Jesus
Christmas break.
fuck.
Take my backpack off. I've got a plan.
If only he had a helmet right in his fucking hand.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like
Shut up,
the
bitch! I'll
helmet.
throw you through this window.
Like the fucking helmet. How about the helmet?
Chad has a suggestion.
Shut your hole.
I plan on shutting yours later.
Did they just perfect that figure skating routine?
You're gonna need a second.
Yeah, you are, Puffy Jacket.
We're in a relationship?
It's like the school. Is this like where the Toxic Avengers film? Because it looked like a nuclear power plant stacked there.
Yeah.
It's where that
It's
movie
the
from
same-
last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same town as Teeth, apparently.
Don't bring up that movie, man. I'll flashbacks. Scares me.
But
I
now
was
he's
gonna
real
say,
flat.
I love it that he gets over his grandfather pretty quickly. Like, you know, it's just like,
It's been 9 minutes, Andy.
I know. Well, yeah, I suppose you're right.
Time to move on.
To the gun show.
Hell yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Jesus.
Where are my anabolics?
I think he has more lines in this movie than he had in his entire wrestling career.
It
Yes.
could be. The only thing he had to remember was "You're next."
Is he still in wrestling?
Yeah, actually, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he comes and goes. Yeah.
Nice.
He got into like MMA commentating for a while and he was really bad. He know good words.
Me no like. He hit hard.
It's like your kid. Oh shit, it's out again. Keep hitting it.
When there's light switches on the wall. Never mind.
I don't get it.
For no reason, and then he throws it down. Why? Why does he have a Dayglow candy cane and then he throws it down? Why is that a
Great
thing?
question. Great.
He thought he was
question.
going to a
So,
rave.
for the one-liner,
Oh.
What?
Mr. Hala, toast us
Oh,
with
that's
a
new.
breath. So Santa had Indian food earlier.
He's shitting
that'll be
down
coming out the
hallway.
other end.
Yeah.
Books. I'm not going in there.
My weakness.
Exactly.
I'll follow the rules. Yep.
Yeah, in libraries, Jason, you're supposed to be quiet.
Oh.
All good libraries have metal detectors on the way in.
Oh, jeez.
Feels like it's going to be racist. Whatever he says next is going to be racist.
Or homophobic.
Or 50-50. This book better have a good title he just grabbed.
They're vaping. You know.
Son of a
Wah,
bitch.
wah.
I'll burn this whole
Get it?
motherfucker down. Oh,
Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens.
That's hilarious. That's my new favorite
one of the
scene.
greatest
You
scenes
just-
in the whole movie.
Hit the books.
Santa's vaping, apparently.
Why do you do that? A-hole. Door onto the rink.
They are in Canada.
They're not in Canada. They're in Montana or Minnesota.
Are they?
They're
I thought-
filming
yeah,
in
same
Canada,
thing.
but
Yeah.
it's
She's like, "Come here, you little bitch."
How do you know that? Why would you?
Wasn't he just like hot on their tails, and now they're just chilling? Just on the ice.
you can't ice skate, okay?
Oh,
Besides,
Your favorite lines
It's
and
in every
dialogue in
movie.
movies. And the sentence starts with besides.
Oh, now you're Don Juan Delanuge.
No.
Oh, Stone Cold runs a Zamboni. Now he has to.
I suppose so.
Oh, better get the flashlight
So in 5 minutes,
It
when the
works.
Zamboni gets there,
Great line.
because
Yes,
flashlights kill Dracula.
Extension cord ran out.
No, whatever the fuck you call that,
A curling.
That's a gerbil.
a ghost gerbil.
Yes.
what?
I mean, that's not a real world, but if anybody can tell me what the real world is, I'll admit it. But otherwise, it's a gerbil.
His big dialogue moment. His monologue.
Always looks like the good humor man.
Grandpa?
He's also wearing like Adam's flannel from Beetlejuice.
He's gonna do a tap dance routine.
Why is he dressed like he's working at White Castle?
He's had that envelope in his pants this entire time. Why is he dressed like Sinbad from the 90s?
I've prepared a speech.
He already killed you.
He just stomped an Iron Maiden album into this. I love it. Even with his dumb hat, his hair's still lifting.
There went the budget.
The old curling climax to a Christmas horror movie with Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, how ridiculous.
The story as old as time.
The fate of the world is depending on a curling game. Who would do something like that? That's like as crazy as
A roller,
fighting demons in a roller derby match to save the world.
No, I thought we did it, but this just did it worse. Or better.
I think this movie debuted on Spike TV.
What?
I'm not joking.
I doesn't really surprise me.
Polish it up, Santa.
It's always going to get bumped in.
Good form, Santa. 666.
He's gonna fucking kill you.
It's a leap year.
Yeah, he's killed him twice.
But
It's my favorite website.
what?
Strawberry. It's my favorite.
It's not cranberry sauce.
Get me out of this fucking hole. All right.
See ya.
Peace out.
You don't go that fast.
But I'd be like, it's okay. He left us
Still have-
alone. Not our
Still
problem
have
anymore.
my nutcracker gun.
What?
Talking about ice fishing, I think.
Oh. People were listening and not talking. So I was like, what?
That's just. That's not okay.
Bird deer?
He has cigarette patches all over his coat and hat.
Not camel, llama. Fucking beret. The kid needs his ass beat for leaving the house in that jacket. Has he got a fucking neckerchief?
We have the fashion police on this episode.
Listen, man, you got to draw the line somewhere. Oh, don't shoot him. Was that a rocket?
Ew,
What the
ew.
fuck? What's happening? Oh, hell yeah.
A case of beer in one hand and a bazooka in the other.
That's called America, Tad.
I was gonna say this can't be Canada. You're right. We're definitely here.
Clearly in the States.
A camouflage cannon, too.
So this is the only movie the director has directed.
Shocking.
David Steinman. Oh.
Is he gonna cut up the Santa?
Yep. Not the pole.
Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, he landed on the fucking pole. Okay. Damn. Everybody lighten up, having a cig.
Did he just ask his daughter to come strip at the stag party?
He might have.
Maybe.
America.
Got to celebrate blowing up Santa with a bazooka somehow.
Right?
Fair.
It's tradition, you know.
Got
Get your
her.
virginity.
What?
Let's unpack that.
So that kid, it's an actor by the name of Douglas Smith, and he's done a few other horror films. He was in Antiviral. He was in my favorite, Bye Bye Man. Gross. He
Wait
was
a minute.
in
If they exploded the antiviralope, how come it's still together on the hood? Why has everybody got on a neckerchief?
It's Canada.
That's fair.
This airport's still in 1983.
Mm-hmm.
North Polaire.
That's not a real.
What is happening to that woman's head? Is he wearing a West Coast Choppers?
Oh, there's no
Probably.
Pepsi.
I believe it was.
Pepsi.
More Pepsi
Yeah.
product placement.
It's always been Epsi the whole movie, though. I've never yet to see a whole one.
He's gonna start voguing.
So, everybody
We have
listening to this podcast, we're watching a version that has like an outtakes right before the closing credits. I don't think all
Fucking really
versions
shoots
have
him.
this.
Boom.
Christ. That kid cries at Easter dinner, and I don't even know what that means.
Tiny. Why was he in this movie?
Why not?
This is the worst blooper outtakes ever.
These aren't very.
It gets
it's
better.
not-
Oh, okay. I hope so.
Well, they have to.
Did somebody just shoot him?
Look like he just smelled a turd.
Wait, is there more?
There's a little bit more
Oh, okay.
after the credits or something too.
Oh man, this movie was ahead of the game. This
Yeah,
predates
post credit scene.
the Marvel Universe.
Oh, Bill Goldberg.
I love this cast with the naughty nice list.
Oh,
Nice.
That's nice. I like that.
Chris Kattan is naughty, guys.
Yeah.
Rebecca
yeah.
Gayheart did say she was nice, and she was right.
Random grandfather. Oris Kennesowicz. That's the best name I've ever read in my life.
Paul Punier.
Costas Corellius. That sounds like when your balls get itchy. Yeah, hey.
Miss Scribble.
Scribbles, Maui. What?
Guy Buse.
Daniel
That's a terrible
Ford
name.
Beavis.
Cinderlin.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Carol
Manuluk. Oh, look, it's the whole Manuluk family's here.
They had to have a real fucking wrangler for that fucking buffalo.
I got him.
That thing had to poop everywhere, dude.
Bill's just like, fuck it, I ain't
Nope.
picking with you.
Nope. Yeah.
I think I'll fucking eat me.
And Jeanette is not a name. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Stap.
Tarancharenko.
I heard her hand.
You punched that buffalo.
Jesus.
There goes her back.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Her spine just fell out of her ass.
Was that a dummy? That couldn't have been a real
It had
person.
to have been.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a dummy. It's a paraplegic now.
Yeah, it's a quadriplegic.
Oh, thank God old Night Train was here to help us all out.
Shaughnessy Hare.
That's not a real person.
Georgie Sin Cabbage. Monkeyland Audio. Sweet.
Sin Cabbage?
Michael Morangel. That's got to be a drug.
I think I like that.
Listen to
Bacon.
those drums, man.
Beggar Poor?
Goldsack.
Marguerite
Shelly
Baker
Goldsack.
Bag her poor. That's when you got to get drunk to look at her. Old Dave out of Sharoon. What? Why is this song about Christmas in Detroit, which is
Eugene
hundreds of miles away?
Gogowicz. Eugene Gogowicz.
Oh, look,
Nice.
old Black Dragon Technologies.
Teft Smith the Second.
Old Francis Putana Gana swing back.
Loris Gooch.
Look at all these naughties too. It's just like straight. Nobody's
It's
good.
just everybody.
Borlaws.
It's the longest credits ever.
Right?
These
These
are
are-
long.
There's no way this many people are involved in this, especially
Most of these are made up.
I was gonna say you guys
Especially
have
not
determined that most
Pamela
of these are made up names.
Wintringham.
I think this is actually Santa's like full list of like.
Oh, look, it's Paul
Yeah.
Pasanachinak.
Easy for you to say.
It wasn't, actually. Oh my god, Robert Schro has the worst nickname ever. Robert Schro Schreider. Somebody felt they needed to include that.
Hey, everybody, it's Shro!
They'll
Hey.
never know we call. And Andrea Edenuff.
Steve
tough.
Ransohoff.
Script clearance. Now clear this research. Audacity.
It's crazy. These credits are more entertaining than the movie.
Tamara's
Oh, you
stupid
hate her.
ass Bella
That's my
Barra.
favorite part. Oh, I
Oh,
rated
this
it.
City
is
of
for
Edmonton.
Yeah.
Oh, in the town of Bruderheim and Diggles. In the city of wet Skittle Nipples.
Did I hear a jiggles?
Yeah,
What's that?
Fluff Daddy.
Fluff Daddy.
No.
I refuse to call you that, Sean. Well, you better put it in the credits or I'm suing everybody.
He must have been the fluffer.
Oh,
for
finally
the
to the music. That
Joy to the World by Mystic Demons Publishing. Fatal Dreidel. That's my favorite song. Pussy
that's
Town.
not real.
I can't wait to buy the soundtrack from
It's on vinyl on wax.
Waxwork. Yeah.
They have a theme from
Pussy
Gold
Town
Digger.
by Mushroom Music.
This is even on Blu-ray. This movie only came out on DVD.
And that was still too much.
I own this
Hey.
movie on DVD.
Me too, from
too.
Blockbuster.
Dude, I forgot to tell you guys, I left one thing off. You know what I left off my to-watch list, which I watch every single year now, and it's probably because of you guys. Santa Jaws.
In memory of Anthony Big Ant Blanding.
I bought
many
a Santa
nicknames.
Jaws copy from Walmart. It's got the picture on the front. It's just a shark with a
Santa hat.
a hat superimposed, and you open it up. It just says Santa Jaws on a basic DVD. There's nothing in it. I'm like, this is not legal,
They wrote it in Sharpie.
Jason,
but
do
it's
you,
what it's what Santa Jaws deserves.
do you think
One last scene, guys.
Oh.
Of course, he had to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
call this
guys.
arts. Yeah, Alberta, this is definitely arts.
You think when people watch our movies, Jason, that
Oh, no.
they too are seeing the nicknames and be like, Turnip? Captain Spooty, what?
Yeah, probably. Well, we do make up names to make our credits longer.
Yeah, we've done that.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Do you just, like this one, do you just add 19 letters to a person's name? It sounds like,
No, but I'm
oh,
going to
that's
start.
Bob, throw the dictionary down the stairs. You need the witch.
All right. So, well, that is it, folks. Our commentary for Santa's sleigh. You are all very
Welcome.
welcome.
And we're also very sorry.
I repeat from nothing.
I don't think Jason liked the movie.
No. I rated it halfway through on Letterboxd.
Oh.
You can't rate it while watching it.
I could.
This is the rare. This is the rare 5-star. Okay, Jason.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. There is no 5-star. This definitely is not it.
Well, there's no 0 stars either, just so you know.
I don't 0 star.
Okay, good.
Jason,
But I
has-
half star.
As much fun as I had, like watching this with you guys, I need to just go back and just watch it just regular, so I can get more out of it. But
here's the
I had a
trick.
fun time.
You have missed stuff with our shenanigans over top, and so is Jason. So he needs to rewatch it too.
He won't.
Yeah, Andy, if you do go back and rewatch it,
Yeah,
focus this time on the background. There's so much crazy shit. Like, I seriously think they were just like, we're making a movie. This shot's going to take 35 minutes to set up. What can we just put in the background that's just stupid? And there's a ridiculous amount of stuff. If you can find the dolphin, I'll buy you a... Find the dolphin... I won't say anymore. Find the dolphin in the background, and I will buy you a movie of your choice from Vinegar Syndrome.
Nice.
okay, all right.
You got to
That's all.
find
Challenge
the...
accepted.
The dolphin.
Okay, so, but that is it, folks. That concludes this very special commentary episode of Attack of the Killer podcast.
Like helmet special.
And also want to thank Bill for joining us. Thank you,
Hey,
Bill.
you're welcome.
And where can more people get Bill?
Look up comedian Bill Fisher on Facebook. Due to the COVID and such situations, I've been slowing down comedy, but I did a couple of shows recently at this little thing called Halloween-a-Palooza that was fantastic this year.
I've heard of that.
That had a great time at that. If you guys are anywhere near the great state of Iowa, you should go check out. And then there are a few interesting things brewing. A couple podcasts. He said, ironically, because he can't operate technology, but that will be figured out soon enough. And a couple of really interesting things, including a book project, a novel that I will tease and just I'll let everybody know that it's called Tales from the Break Room. Take what you will from that. So yeah, so check me out, hit me up, and yeah, if you need any more like fart jokes or super mature commentary, I'm here for you guys.
Awesome. Oh, we did forget one thing, didn't we? Yep. Okay. So normally with the commentary episodes, we don't have segments, but we do have some shout outs this time. So I'm going to turn it over to Jason with shout outs.
It's time for shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs.
All right, we asked the question, who is your favorite killer Santa? And a few of you got back to us. On our Facebook group, Brian Clark says, Bill Goldberg. Attacker Brett Royer says, this is the only answer. You guys need to watch more movies.
No, they are correct. I love it.
Then we got Donald Salisbury from Movie Defenders. He says, Al Red Dog Weber in The Night the Reindeer Died.
I don't know that.
Bill Fisher skipping that one.
The audacity. The boiled in the cotton audacity. And I don't even know what that means.
We got Nick Leadham says, probably Harry Stadling from Christmas Evil.
Yes, Christmas Evil.
Oh, Attacker Hot Rod Hutchinson says, Larry Drake's Santa in Tales from the Crypt. And All Through the House. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
But it's so good.
I still need
By
to
the way,
see that
if you don't have the whole box set of Tales from the Crypt, Walmart has it online for like $30. There's no reason to not go buy that. But it is the biggest ripoff in the world that's not on HBO Plus.
Oh,
Max.
yeah.
You can't get
Isn't
the
it?
rights. It's a rights issue.
I know, but if they can make it right, if they can make the DVD, then they should be able to get it on HBO Max. Just saying. If you can sell a DVD box set, you should be able to figure out somebody to write a check to get it on HBO Max.
Up next, we got Clint Michael Tacey, one of the spooky boys from the I Like It Spooky podcast. He says, don't be naughty and leave Robert Brian Wilson off the list, or you will be punished. And then Nick Leadham's back. He says, or Eric Freeman.
Yes.
Though Robert Brian Wilson deserves the nod since he's so frequently overshadowed by Eric's classic eyebrow acting.
Garbage day.
And then Tim Lennerer says, gotta go with the Evil Santa from 1972's Tales from the Crypt movie. Just a whole lot of suspenseful fun with a razor-sharp ending. That's all we had on Facebook. Nothing on Twitter, but over on Instagram, we got Old School Video, the Reebster. He says, brothers Ricky and Billy from Silent Night, Deadly Night, parts 1 and 2. Of course, Bill Goldberg is awesome. I don't know about that. And both Santa versions from Tales from the Crypt.
Yep.
Yeah, all that stuff. Well, that's all we got today. Remember, you can leave us a voicemail and get your voice on the show. You can call us at 415-952-6857. or 415-95-AOTKP. Leave us a voicemail. We'll put your voice on the show. And that's shout-outs.
I'm surprised we didn't hear some more different Killer Santas out there. I did a top 10 list of my favorite Killer Santas.
Yeah.
And I had to narrow it down to 10.
Huh.
I do want to throw one out there for people out there listening. I want to throw one out there for everybody out there listening that very underrated film. It was a Halloween-a-Palooza submission several years ago. It's called Good Tidings.
Mm-hmm.
3
That's fucking
Killer
good.
Santas in one movie.
We have to get that to Tad if he hasn't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get it over here.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yes. So that's definitely one to check out if you can find it. It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah, Bill, thank you so much
Bill,
for being
thanks for
on,
being on the
man.
show.
Fun.
You're totally welcome. Everybody go watch Santa Jaws, because that's so fun.
Uh-huh. You can tell
Listen,
right from the
it's-
title.
It's dumb. Have you not... Do you know what it's about?
What? It's a shark in Christmas time.
But it's a kid that creates a comic book, and the shark comes alive. And you know what?
You know
Don't
what?
fucking judge me. You son of a bitch.
Too late.
Oh,
Hey,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
you
Oh,
told me. You told me.
it's a massacre where like 3
Well,
people die.
Bill, if we can get off this damn episode, I'll go watch it. Let's just get done.
All right, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 2's better than the original, though. Okay,
No.
fine.
whoa.
Oh, hello.
It is.
Let's
Some
start
shots
this
fired.
over.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Okay, I'm
We're
wrapping
shutting
this
this
up
down,
before
yeah.
it goes way out of control. So thanks everybody for listening. Hope everybody has a very special holiday season. Merry Christmas to everyone, and to all a good night.
Oh no, could this be the end of? Wow.